Hey yo, what is going on guys? Cash and Clean here, and for today's video I just wanted to talk about the crystals because I did talk about this in my last video and the event is coming to a close. We got until February 19th, so until that reset happens. And you want to make use of all of your crystals. So the way you can keep all of your crystals without it jumbling up in your inventory is if you just keep the eggs itself. Because if you keep the eggs, it'll stay until after the event unless they do something weird and they change that where it's like locked for whatever reason until the next event comes around. But once you have like a full inventory of crystals, you can just collect the eggs and hoard them. And just from 30 minutes of farming, I was able to get about 100k crystals. And that's just calculating that if this is on average 1200 crystals per egg, sometimes you can get a rare, which is 10k. I think the uncommons are what, 400 or 600 or something like that. Looks like 200. And that's also without the leveling up process. So even if I leveled it up, I can get more crystals that way. And then on top of that, you have this thing. Wait. Yeah, this thing. Wait, no, is it this thing? No, it's wait, no, it's this thing. So if you end up getting this somehow from your geode caves, you can loot that for more of these. And then these contain crystals, more eggs, basically just more ways of getting crystals. And I'm pretty sure this stays until after the event and you can still open them, assuming that they don't do anything weird and fancy with it. So just as long as you have like a full inventory of crystals, maybe you can also use alt accounts, throw all the crystals on that account too. Not throw them, but like just farm on that account, just, 30 minutes, just hop on for a little bit before this event ends. And if you just hoard those eggs that way, if you ever need the crystals down the line, you could just throw them in the egg incubator and they hatch pretty fast, so you don't really have to worry about the hatch time. You don't need accelerates. And the more crystals you get, you can actually just come over to this direction where the reliquary stuff is, and you can throw in your reliquaries in here. I have two over here that are ready to open. Looks like I got ancient gears. There's a chance that I can get metamatter, and if I used a lodestar, that would be a guaranteed metamatter. But basically you just want to go over to this guy over here and get this, which is you get tier 4 or 5 resources with the chance of metamatter, and then lodestars will give you a 100% chance. You may as well just use the lodestars, but if you're very low on resources, super brand new, maybe you could consider not getting them, but it's up to you. I think the lodestars would be helpful for the metamatter and then getting your gear up there, getting all your stuff max level 10 at the time of me recording this. Maybe in the future it'll be crystal. And yeah, basically the method. In my video, I talked about going to Moonglow Grotto. I found that if you actually just go to Verdant Veins, I'm pretty sure it's this one. I think this has the older eggs from like 2 years ago or a year ago. In Verdant Veins, I was able to farm 100k crystals in about a half an hour, but I'm pretty sure Sunken Sunvault is where you get a little bit more. Pretty sure this one's a little bit better, but I haven't actually tested this one. I tried this one, so you can give it a go. If this one is good, then go for this one, but I just went with Verdant Veins. And the only downside of going into the Sunken Sunvault is the lava. So if you don't want to mess with the lava, just go to Verdant Veins, just farm at your own pace. And depending on where you spawn when you go into the cave, I usually just turn left or to the right and go in that direction instead of going straight forward, because I'm pretty sure almost everyone's going to go straight forward and they might take all of your critters. And speaking of critters, I highly recommend doing this thing. If you care for the cave critters, it's 25 critters that you have to care for. You can do 5 of these a day and you get a ton of XP. So if you're trying to level up your characters, I highly recommend it. And just, why not? If you're going to go into the caves, you may as well just pick up a quest, get some adventurine from it as well, get some XP for Primal Paragon pins and stuff. And I don't have the footage of me farming in there, but you can take my word for it. You have until the event ends. Once the event ends, then this is not going to be as efficient anymore. So basically just go into the caves, care for the cave critters as much as you can, and then you can just hoard up your eggs. Or if you don't have a full inventory of crystals, yeah, you can just end up using the eggs, and then once you have the full inventory, then you can start hoarding up the eggs. And then if you, for whatever reason, need more crystals down the line, hopefully this will help you out. And that's assuming they don't do anything fishy with these eggs until after the event. Hopefully they don't lock anything. But yeah, just a heads up, I wanted to let you guys know. And that's gonna be it for today's video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Drop a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or if you find yourself coming back. And I will talk to you all later.